If deer hit your garden last year, you have data most gardeners throw away. That damage is a map. It shows you what they ate, where they came in, and what they left alone. This year you can use it. Most gardeners see deer damage as a loss, something to recover from. But it's actually the opposite. What deer hit, where they came in, and what they left alone, that's 3 pieces of information you didn't have this time last year. This video covers how to use all 3 of them before you plant anything new this season. Start with what got hit hardest. Hostas, roses, daylilies, deer go back to these every time. If you replant the same things in the same spots, you'll get the same result. The plants deer tend to skip have a few things in common. They're prickly, strongly scented, or have foliage with a rough, fuzzy texture. That's not a theory, it's a feeding preference that holds pretty consistently. Plants like alliums, bleeding heart, lamb's ears, black-eyed Susan, iris, daffodils, ferns, ornamental grasses, yarrow, and marigolds get left alone most of the time. So swap out what kept getting eaten. Put in something from that list. You're not fighting deer, you're making your garden less interesting to them. That brings us to where they're coming in. Deer are creatures of habit. Once they find a feeding route on your property, they use it again. The spot they came in last year is likely the same spot they'll use this year. That's where your energy goes, not on fencing the whole yard. A battery-powered or solar electric fence around your vegetable patch works well. So does 8-foot plastic netting along the main entry point. One gap is all they need, so focus on the route they actually use. One thing worth knowing, the sooner you act, the easier this is. Deer that have been feeding on your property for a full season are hard to push out. A new habit is easier to stop than an established one. Before you plant anything new, walk your yard and find what survived. Those plants made it through for a reason: strong scent, rough texture, or just not worth the effort. Make a list. Plant more of those. Expand what already works before you spend money on anything else. If you do use repellents, timing matters. Deer feed in late evening and early morning, so repellent needs to be on before dusk. Reapply every 4 to 6 weeks, and more often on new growth new leaves aren't covered and deer notice. Last year's deer damage isn't a failure. It's a free audit of your garden's weakest spots. Fix those, and this season looks a lot different. The full guide is on Yardener.com. Just search for deer.